I'm sorry, but look at the facts.
Did you get a ticket that night?
Yeah, she did. She got a big one.
Yeah.
The next day. But they went to court about the whole thing, and you know, like he was saying, like if you pull, they pulled me over because I'm black. Oh, that's the racial card. You know what I'm saying? So they filed the case, and she ended up not having to pay for the ticket because it was a really weird reason to pull us over. You know? So I guess she won for it or whatever because the ticket was a lot for failing to turn it on quick enough. You know? And so yeah.
They don't have to have any reason to pull you over. That's
Yeah, I guess that is what it is now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Your question?
Oh, I was just going to say that I was agreeing that I think that he's right, that it really is important to stand up for when people are being racist. Like, I used to live in, I know we're not supposed to talk about Battleground anymore, but I used to live in Battleground, and it was just every day, you know, kind of thing, and it's one of those things that always made me feel really uncomfortable, but, you know, I wouldn't say anything because
It's hard.
you don't want to be questioned with that. Well, at this, and even like I have family members, you know, that are sometimes, you know, what is it when it's like they would never say it to around a black person, but they'll yeah, so they'll like make the jokes or say, you know, that what is it? Oh, like the civil rights movement, that like all this just really racist things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm 7 months pregnant, and the father of my baby is a black man. And so it's taken me until now I feel, you know, like I'm the mother of this child, that I need to protect them, that I've started standing up to that. And it's really interesting to see how much it affects the person when you say to them, like, I was sitting there challenging one of my family members back and forth, and then finally I was like, see, this is what I'm so scared of, that this is what my child is going to have to go through. And they're like, well, I don't really think that kind of racism exists anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, what did you just say to me 5 minutes prior?
What was your question?
No, we're off topic now, but I was going to say.
Go for it.
No, because I've been pulled over 2 times, and the first time, well, actually 3 times. The first time I got a ticket because I was speeding, but that's off my record. And the second time was a U-turn, and I got let go. And then the third time was I got pulled over by an undercover cop, and he let me go, and I was driving the wrong way without a license.
Oh my god.
I mean, I have a license, but he checked. I knew it by memory, so he just checked to see if it was valid. And it was, and he let me go, and I'm a person of color. So not all of them are racist, but...
True, because that is pretty true. Yeah, we are looking at the negatives, because one time I got pulled over by a cop, and you know how when you go into the median to make a turn into something? Well, I didn't know it was the other side's turn median. So I went in there, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in the wrong side of the street, right? So I pull out, I reverse like in another street, and I go into like this neighborhood, and like it's a one-way street, so I back out backwards and stuff, and he just puts the disco lights on. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm lost. He was like, are you drunk? I think you're drunk. And he gave me the breathalyzer, and I passed and everything. And like, he just like, just go home. You know, he let me go. You know, he could have gave me.
Because he told me, he's like, where are you from? And I was like, I'm from here. I was born here. Because I thought he was being racist. And he's like, then you should know that it's a two-way street. And I was like, oh.
Like, I'm not. But yeah, I've been let go myself. I have.
Well.
And he was a white cop.
I think another thing that I feel is racist is when people talk about blonde jokes, you know? Because
Thank you.
Well, that's not racist. That's lookism.
Lookism.
I know a lot of blonde girls are really smart, you know, but I also know a few that, you know, use their blonde hair and their blue eyes
To get away with
To
it.
play dumb.
I want you to talk. You look kind of upset.
Me?
Yes.
I'm pissed.
You're like, I saw it. Say what you gotta
I
say.
know a lot of silly people, absent-minded people that are, you know, every single color under the sun. And I get blonde jokes all the time. I'm a pretty intelligent person,
But that's just it. They'll pick up your blonde hair and automatically assume, oh, this.
Yeah.
but this is bleach. This is not my hair. You know,
We'll
I
also
mean,
take the
It's a
bleached
stereotype.
hair
I'm
and
actually
say,
brown haired, but people don't know that. Like
It's
they
stereotype.
stereotype me that I'm stupid, but I'm not.
Yeah, because I've met some pretty dumb non-blonde people.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. The darker, just dark hair and just so slow. I have.
but it's all, it's all stereotypes. I'll play off my hair some days, but then again, some days I'll just say, yeah, no. I'm blonde, yes, but I am extremely smart. I can do things that most people wouldn't even think about. And it's the fact that most people don't expect, just because of their hair color, that they're being prejudiced or something. It's
I never
this.
understood that. Like go blonde.
With some, I don't either. I know why people do it to the bleach blondes. Oh, I'm sorry, I will say this, but they'll say that the bleach has gone to their brain and stuff like that. I am sorry, but it's the excuse that they'll use.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I wanted to see what you look
Yeah,
like.
Because I never understood that.
I think with the blonde thing, it's more of a privilege thing because supposedly blonde, tall, blue-haired white people are part of the mythical norm, and that's what the mythical norm is. It's people have the most privilege, and that people who are blonde or who want to be blonde or dye their hair blonde want to take advantage of the privilege, and that's why they're considered like they don't have to act smart or anything. That's probably why.
They can blame the ditziness
It's
on
like, well, I
something
could
else.
do this hard work, but I'm blonde. I can probably get away with a lot of stuff, or
Yeah.
I can like, I don't know, look pretty into this position because everyone knows that more attractive people are the ones who end up in higher positions, whether in like workplace or in social groups or anything.
Because what's blonde representing blonde is also like if you have blonde hair, you're supposed to have skinny body. If you have blonde hair, you have big boobs. If you have blonde hair, you are, you know what I'm saying? Like you're tall. If you have blonde hair, it's kind of like it's associated with other characteristics society sees as beautiful. Yeah, exactly.
Your question?
I was going to say that the other assumption is that you're a woman. The dumb blonde jokes are aimed toward women.
Exactly.
That's all it's-
There's just some stupid
I've always
guys.
said that there are few male blonde jokes.
They're rare,
It's-
yeah.
They're very rare, and they're not, I will say this, they're not as funny as the female blonde jokes. Because there are some female blonde jokes that you can just pick out that person in your group of friends, or you can pick characteristics out in yourself.
Or it's just like, you know, you hear the blonde joke in it, and then it's only, they only say, you know, whether it's a man or woman, if it's a man. Otherwise, you just always assume that it's a female.
Yeah.
It's a girl.
Do you, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just putting the spotlight on you, I'm sorry. Did you dye your hair blonde because you think it looks pretty or because society thinks it looks pretty? Was it, like, explain to me, because you don't want people to stereotype you and say, oh, you got blonde hair and so you're ditzy or whatever, but what was the reason for you dyeing your hair blonde?
I've always been blonde growing up as a child, and I just never transitioned into being a brunette. Like, I am blonde naturally, like dark, dirty blonde. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the
Dirty
sun
blonde.
naturally bleaches your hair blonder,
Yeah,
so.
but this isn't sun.
Yeah.
There's no sun in winter, but I mean, like, yeah, I just do it for myself, basically. And, like you mentioned earlier, we kind of do it for girls and competition. There's actually Chris Rock is doing a movie right now called Good Hair.
Good hair.
And he tells that it's all about women. Like, so.
They compete with each other. And do you compete with other women because of the attraction of men? You say?
It's like a competition every party I go to.
So, we're going to have to start wrapping this up because we're almost out of time. Does anybody